Hello there, dear students. Welcome to another tutorial. And this is our last tutorial for unit number 7. Okay, this time we're going to work with conversation strategies. Okay, our first conversation strategies is softening comments. Okay, what is to soften a comment? If, for example, if you make a comment, try to make it a little bit soft so you don't offend anybody. Try not to be rude. Okay, so to begin, we're going to start with a dialogue here, okay? And while we look at the dialogue, I want you to please listen and read, and I want you to think about the following questions. What does Olivia think about her new neighbor, and what are Adam's neighbors like? So we're going to listen to the dialogue twice, and then we're going to see all the expressions that we're going to learn as conversation strategies, okay? Let's do the listening. First, listening.
Page 70. Lesson C. She's just a bit odd. 1. Conversation strategy. Softening comments. B. Listen. What does Olivia think about her new neighbor? What are Adam's neighbors like?
That woman by the mailboxes, she just moved in next door.
Yeah? She seems pretty friendly.
She's okay. She's a little bit strange, though.
Yeah? How do you mean?
Well, it's kind of weird. She's always coming over and borrowing things from me.
She's probably just a little lonely or something.
Yeah, maybe she is. But then other times she sort of ignores me. She's just a bit odd, I guess.
Yeah. In my building, nobody ever speaks. I mean, we all smile, but we don't really know each other.
I guess that's okay in a way, though. I don't like to get too friendly with the neighbors.
Me either.
Page 70. Lesson C. She's just a bit odd. 1. Conversation strategy. Softening comments. B. Listen. What does Olivia think about her new neighbor? What are Adam's neighbors like?
That woman by the mailboxes, she just moved in next door.
Yeah? She seems pretty friendly.
She's okay. She's a little bit strange, though.
Yeah? How do you mean?
Well, it's kind of weird. She's always coming over and borrowing things from me.
She's probably just a little lonely or something.
Yeah, maybe she is. But then other times she sort of ignores me. She's just a bit odd, I guess.
Yeah. In my building, nobody ever speaks. I mean, we all smile, but we don't really know each other.
I guess that's okay in a way, though. I don't like to get too friendly with the neighbors.
Me either.
Think about her new neighbor. Well, as we can see in the listening in the dialogue, Olivia thinks that she refers to her neighbor as a bit weird. She's a little bit odd, okay? And what are Adam's neighbors like? Yes, they are kind of weird too because nobody ever speaks, okay? Very good. Now, what I want you to do is notice how Olivia and Adam use these expressions to soften their comments. Okay, for example, look at these examples here. I'm going to highlight them so you see them in the conversation. Okay, so for example, here we have, okay, we have I guess or I think. Okay, we have probably or maybe, kind of or sort of, a little or a little bit, just and in a way. So, for example, when she says, she's a little bit strange. Ella es un poquito extraña. That's what it means. She's a little bit strange, okay? All right, what else? Okay, what else? We also have kind of weird. It is kind of weird. Yeah, it is kind of weird, the situation. Okay. Okay, what else? She's probably just a little lonely or something. That's what Adam says. She's just a little lonely. Ella probablemente se siente un poquito solitaria. Okay. What else? We have maybe. Maybe she is. Maybe. Okay. What else? Other times she sort of ignores me. Yeah, she sort of ignores me. It's when we say in Spanish, como que un poco me ignora. Okay, so that's what it means. Okay. All right. She's just a bit odd. Odd es un poco rara. Es un poco rara. Okay. I guess. Pienso yo, creo yo. And okay. I guess that's okay in a way though. Okay, and that's it. So, in a way. Okay, perfect. So look, here we have a couple of expressions to soften comments, okay? So for example, she's a little bit strange, okay? It is kind of weird. Es un poco, la situación es un poco extraña, okay? She's probably just a little, probably also, she's probably just a little lonely. Ella está probablemente un poco solitaria, se siente solitaria. Maybe she is, okay? Other times she sort of ignores me. O sea, un poco como que me ignora. She's just a bit odd. Es un poquito extraña la señora, I guess. I guess, okay? I guess it means yo pienso, creo yo, okay? So these are a couple of expressions to soften comments, okay? So we're going to go over that right now. Okay, so this is unit number 7, relationships and softening comments. Okay, so we're going to go over that right now. So look at this. It says, you can use these expressions to soften your comments. Yeah, what is the meaning of soften? Es para suavizar nuestros comentarios, para no ser tan, para no quedar un poco como malcriados, digamos, con la otra persona que nos está escuchando y para no, como un poco no hablar tan crudamente de otra persona cuando nos estamos refiriendo, okay? That is the meaning of soften, okay? So for example, I guess or I think. I guess that's okay. Yeah, I guess is the same as I think. That's my opinion, okay? Yo pienso que eso está bien. I guess that's okay, okay? We also have, what else do we have? We have probably or maybe, okay? These are adverbs. For example, she's probably just a little lonely or something. She's probably, okay? Kind of or sort of. She's kind of weird or the situation is kind of, okay? Kind of quiere decir un poco. La situación es un poco extraña, okay? All right. A little or a little bit. She's a little bit strange. It is un poquito extraña, okay? Just. She's just a bit odd. Ella es un poco extraña, okay? She's just a bit odd, yeah? And in a way, I don't really know my neighbors. I get that's okay in a way. That's okay in a way. De alguna manera, ¿ya? No les conozco a mis vecinos, pero creo que eso está bien de alguna manera, ¿ya? So these are comments that you can use to soften, okay, what you're saying, your opinions, all right? Okay, so let's continue with the book, okay, with the dialogue, okay? So right now, we're going to work with these. Make the comments, okay? Make the comments below softer. Add the expressions given. So we have to make these expressions softer. Okay, so for example, the people in my neighborhood a little are, say like that, are a little unfriendly. Okay? The people in my neighborhood are unfriendly. Instead of saying like that, you can say the people in my neighborhood are a little unfriendly. Okay? And the second part, maybe they are busy, ocupados en sus propias vidas, en sus propios asuntos, okay? Let's go with number 2. It says here, the people next door keep to themselves, yeah? Okay, so what you can say is, okay, next, the people next door kind of keep themselves. O sea, they out, okay? Say, I guess they don't, okay? Very good. The people across the street are always looking out their window. They seem nosy, o sea, parecen un poco metiches, digamos. Yeah? Okay, so instead of saying that, to soften your comment, you can say the people at the street are always out to their window. They a little, okay? And the second part, have anything to do. Yes. Huh? Number 4, the guy above me plays his music too loud. Okay, so it gets noisy. It can be difficult to sleep. So instead of saying that, to soften your comment, you can say, above me plays his a bit too, he plays his music a bit too loud. Gets it gets kind of noisy. So the guy above me plays his music a bit too loud, un poquito alto, okay? A bit too loud. Yeah? It gets kind of noisy. Se pone un poco, como que un poco ruidoso, okay? So it can be a little difficult to sleep, okay? And number 5, very good. One of my neighbors is always coming over. It is irritating. She's lonely. So instead of saying that, to soften your comments, you can say one of my neighbors always coming. It means to my house. Yeah? It means I don't like it. In modo es un poco irritante. Me molesta eso. Okay? I think probably just. So we are using all the words that are here in parentheses. So I think she's probably just lonely. O sea, pienso que ella es un poquito solitaria, una persona solitaria. Okay? So you see, we can use all these words to make our comments softer. Okay? Very good. So instead of saying, the woman in our local store is unfriendly, okay? We can say the woman in our local store is a little bit unfriendly, okay? So you don't sound rude, okay? Very good. So let's go to the exercises here to practice more, okay? For example, here it says, complete the comments using the expressions in parentheses to make them softer, okay? So you have to do exactly the same what we did in the book, okay? So let's go. For example, it says, my boyfriend never wants to go out. So what can you say the other person can say, for example? I guess bit you're probably kind of busy. Okay? I think he's so strategies to soften a comment, okay? So you don't sound too direct. You don't sound too rude to the other person, okay? Very good. So that's it. Let's continue with the next page, okay? Let's continue with the strategy plus though, okay? Let's see, for example, in the dialogue, how do they use though, the word though. Okay, so let's use another color then. Okay, so look at this. She's okay. She's a little bit strange though. Okay, and then I guess that's okay in a way though. Okay, so we are using 2 times though. What is the meaning of though? Though it's a word that is the same as very similar to however, okay, or but. Yeah. So for example here, look at this example. It says, she seems pretty friendly. She's okay. She's a little bit strange though. Okay? So, though, it's used to give a contrasting idea, the opposite idea. For example, here he says that the neighbor seems pretty friendly. But then she says, yeah, she's okay. I mean, she's not that friendly, but she's not that bad. But she's a little bit strange. He says she's friendly, and she says she's a little bit strange. So, though is used to give an opposite idea. Okay? So, look, decide which responses can include though. Write though on the line and then listen and check. So we're going to do the opposite. We're going to do the listening, okay?
Page 71. 2. Strategy plus. Though. A. Decide which responses can include though. Write though on the line. Then listen and check. 1.
I think it's nice to get to know your coworkers.
It's not good to date a coworker, though.
2.
I hate going to parties when I don't know anyone.
It's kind of fun to meet new people, though.
3.
I love it when old friends find me online.
There are some people you don't want to hear from, though.
4.
I spend most of my free time at home by myself. I enjoy being alone.
It's not good to spend too much time alone, though.
Okay. Let's see, here. Where do you have to use though? In the ones that include the opposite idea. So for example, in number 1, it says, I think it's nice to get to know your coworkers. Okay, the other person says, it's not good to date a coworker though. I mean, it's nice to get to know your coworkers, but it's not a good idea to date them though. So though comes here in the second one. I hate going to parties when I don't know anyone. What is the opposite idea? I think it's kind of fun to meet new people. That's completely the opposite, okay? So though comes here at the end of this response. I love it when old friends find me online. What is the opposite idea? There are some people you don't want to hear from. Though, okay? It's the opposite idea. I spend most of my free time at home by myself. I enjoy being alone, okay? And the opposite idea would be, it's not good to spend too much time alone though, okay? So the meaning of though in Spanish would be aunque, like similar to aunque or pero, okay? To give the opposite idea, okay? So don't forget that though is used after a statement when you are expressing the opposite, totally the opposite, okay? So use though to give a contrasting idea, okay? So this is another conversation strategy, okay? So that's why, for example, here in the conversation we have, she's a little bit strange though. So he says, she seems pretty friendly, and she's a little bit strange, so it's the opposite idea. Or, in my building, nobody ever speaks. I mean, we all smile, but we don't really know each other. Oh, I guess that's okay in a way, though. Okay? Yeah? So, we are contrasting ideas. All right? Okay, so those are the exercises. Now, we're going to go to the workbook to practice. Okay? To practice a little bit of these, the conversation strategies. Okay, so let's go to part C. Okay, because the workbook has very good activities. Okay, so we have conversation strategies. Okay, so rewrite each sentence with the two softening expressions in parentheses to complete the conversations. Okay, so look at this. What's wrong with Jamil? Okay. Okay, hold on. Here we have a little notebook. Okay. So what's wrong with Jamil? He just yelled at me for turning on the TV. So he's probably just tired. He stayed up all night and he had to finish a paper from school. Okay. So we're going to call these 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So number is he's fine. Instead of saying, yeah, he's very disorganized, I get. Okay. Number 3, he's doing too much. I think he. Okay. I think he's doing a bit too much. Guess of stressed out. Está un poquito estresado, creo. I guess he's sort of stressed out. Sort of. Okay. Sort of is the same as kind of. Okay. Let's continue. Part 2. Okay. I'm going to call these 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. So let's continue with number 5. Okay. So, okay. So number 5, I'm going to erase this. I'm going to continue with number 5. Okay. Maybe she's just shy. Probablemente es un poquito tímida, okay? Need just little time, okay? Solo que toma un poquito de tiempo, okay? I think, it's so hard, sort of hard, and un poco duro saying that you can say making friends is hard. You know, what's that? Yo creo que el ser amigos es un poco duro, de alguna manera. In a way means de alguna manera, okay? So you see, instead of saying these things that sound too direct or kind of rude sometimes, you can use these expressions to soften your comments, okay? You can always do that. And let's continue with the next page, okay? So here it says, okay, it's a spicy though, okay? So here we have a conversation and we're going to use though, okay? Evaporate. Okay, so look at the example. It says, how was your dinner late last night? Great, we went to a Thai restaurant that we know. Cool, I love Thai food. What did you have? Green curry with chicken and vegetable dish. Was it good? Yeah, the food was excellent. Okay. I don't usually like spicy food, but I really enjoy it. Was it expensive? Well, it was a little bit expensive though. Okay, so look at this. The answers. I love Thai food. And the answer in the second one, it was a little spicy though. Aha. Very good. It was a little spicy. Kira says it was a little spicy though. Okay. And it was really nice though. It was really nice though. Okay, so this is in number 1. Okay, so I love Thai food. Yeah, the food was excellent. It was a little spicy. So here you have to write, it was a little spicy though. O sea, la comida estaba excelente, ¿ya? Pero a pesar de que estaba excelente, estaba un poquito picante. Okay, so we have opposite ideas. Estaba excelente, pero picante. Okay, and in the last one, was it expensive? Well, it was a little expensive. It was really nice though. Estaba muy, muy bonito. It was really nice though. Okay, so let's go to the next one. It says here, it's a conversation between Becky and Brad. Brad, who's the new guy in your apartment? Oh, that's Bart. He's just visiting from Los Angeles office. Only 2 weeks? That's too bad. He seems interesting. Yeah, he's probably kind of lonely. Well, maybe we should invite him to dinner, then we could show him around a little bit before he leaves. That sounds like a great idea. So you have 3 more ideas, okay? So, what are the correct answers? So here we have the correct answers for part 2. That would be, let's take a look at it. It would be, he's just visiting from Los Angeles office. He's here for 2 weeks. Okay, he's here for 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks? That's too bad. He seems interesting. Yeah, he's pretty shy though. So Becky says he seems interesting, and Brad says, yeah, but he's pretty shy. Es un poquito tímido. So we're saying the opposite. He's probably kind of lonely. And then maybe we should invite him to dinner, then we could show him around a little bit before he leaves. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I will find out when he's free. So in the only part where you have to use though to express an opposite idea is in the second one. Okay? All right, because then we don't have any other opposite ideas. They agree. Becky and Brad, they agree, except in this part that Becky thinks that that Bart is interesting, and Brad says that no, that he's pretty shy. So he's telling the opposite idea. Okay. All right. Okay. And all right. And that's it. Okay. So this exercise we're going to do in class. Okay. We're going to do in class on Monday with you guys, so you practice. Okay, so that was it. That was our tutorial for today. Okay, so what I want you to do is just to practice, 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 please. The conversation strategies that we saw today to soften comments. Okay, so don't forget to practice them. Okay, very good. So I'll see you in the next tutorial. The next tutorial is going to be about unit number 8. Okay, so I'll see you in class then. Bye bye.